The human mind, a wondrous and intricate apparatus, possesses the capacity for remarkable cognitive and perceptual feats. Yet, it remains susceptible to an array of cognitive biases and psychological illusions, capable of distorting our comprehension of reality. This video embarks on a captivating journey into the realm of psychological illusions, illuminating the myriad ways in which our minds can lead us astray. We will delve into common instances of these illusions, contemplating their implications for our daily lives. Perceptual illusions. Perceptual illusions materialize when our sensory mechanisms misinterpret external data, inducing us to perceive reality differently from its true nature. Consider the Müller-Lyer illusion, where two lines of equal length appear unequal due to added arrowheads at their termini. This illusion lays bare the frailties of our visual system, underscoring the inherent constraints of our perception. Perceptual illusions serve as a poignant reminder that our visual encounters may not faithfully reflect reality. In fields like design and architecture, these distortions can give rise to costly errors. Visual illusions. Visual illusions are perhaps the most well-known and widely studied. They can involve misperceptions of size, shape, color, motion, or spatial relationships. For example, the Ebbinghaus illusion involves two central circles of the same size, but one surrounded by smaller circles appears larger due to the context. Perceptual illusions can occur for various reasons. Some are related to the way our sensory organs and neural pathways process information. Others result from cognitive factors, such as our brain's tendency to make assumptions based on incomplete or ambiguous sensory data. The role of context. Context plays a significant role in many perceptual illusions. Our brains often rely on contextual cues to interpret sensory information. When the context is manipulated or misleading, it can lead to perceptual distortions. The Müller-Lyer illusion mentioned earlier is a prime example, where the addition of arrowheads alters our perception of line lengths. Interestingly, perceptual illusions can vary among individuals and cultures. Some people may be more susceptible to certain illusions than others due to factors like their upbringing and experiences. Additionally, cultural context can influence how individuals perceive and interpret illusions. Cognitive biases. Cognitive biases represent systematic deviations from rationality in judgment, often stemming from the mental shortcuts or heuristics we employ for expedient decision-making. Confirmation bias, a prime example, compels us to favor information aligning with our existing beliefs while dismissing contradictory evidence. Confirmation bias, the tendency to search for, interpret, and remember information that confirms one's pre-existing beliefs or values while ignoring or discounting contradictory evidence. Availability heuristic, the tendency to overestimate the importance of information readily available or easily recalled from memory. This can lead to an overemphasis on recent or vivid events. Overconfidence bias, the tendency to overestimate one's own abilities, knowledge, or the accuracy of one's beliefs and predictions. Self-serving bias, the habit of attributing positive events to one's own character or actions while attributing negative events to external factors or other people's actions. Cognitive biases can significantly influence decision-making processes in various domains of life, including personal relationships, business, finance, and politics. They can lead to suboptimal choices, misunderstandings, and biased perspectives. Critical thinking, encouraging critical thinking skills can help individuals question their own judgments and consider alternative viewpoints and evidence. Decision support tools. In some cases, decision support tools and algorithms can help reduce the influence of cognitive biases by providing objective information and recommendations. Controversies and debates. Cognitive biases are a subject of ongoing research and debate within psychology and related fields. Some researchers argue that biases are primarily flaws in human thinking, while others suggest that they may also have adaptive functions and can sometimes lead to better outcomes. Implications. Cognitive biases pervade various aspects of life, impacting choices in personal relationships, politics, and business. Recognizing these biases is indispensable for fostering more impartial and well-founded decisions. Memory distortions. Our memories are not impervious archives of past events. Instead, they are pliable and subject to distortion. The misinformation effect exemplifies how external information can modify our recollections of past experiences, posing substantial challenges in legal proceedings where eyewitness testimonies often prove unreliable. Implications. Memory distortions extend beyond personal recollection to affect interpersonal relationships and even cast doubt on the veracity of historical accounts and legal evidence. Anchoring and adjustment. The anchoring and adjustment heuristic denotes our inclination to heavily rely on initial information encountered, the anchor, when making decisions, irrespective of its relevance or arbitrariness. Subsequent adjustments from this anchor often fall short, culminating in biased judgments. Implications. Anchoring influences numerous spheres of life, including negotiation strategies, pricing decisions, and financial planning. A cognizance of this bias can facilitate more reasoned decision-making. Illusion of control. The illusion of control entices us into believing that we possess more influence over outcomes than we truly do, manifesting in various forms, from superstitions to overconfidence in decision-making. It can lead one to believe that they can affect the roll of a dice by merely blowing on it. Implications. The illusion of control can engender irrational behavior and an overestimation of one's capabilities. Acknowledging this illusion can guide individuals towards more pragmatic and well-informed choices. Dunning-Kruger Effect. The Dunning-Kruger Effect epitomizes a cognitive bias where individuals with limited competence in a task overrate their abilities, while highly skilled individuals tend to undervalue their proficiency. This effect underscores the importance of self-awareness and humility when assessing one's capabilities. Implications. The Dunning-Kruger effect casts its influence over domains like education, leadership, and self-improvement. An understanding of one's limitations can foster more effective learning and decision-making. The human mind, while an extraordinary apparatus, is not impervious to error. Psychological illusions and cognitive biases can lead us astray, distorting our comprehension of reality and influencing our decision-making processes. Acknowledging these illusions and biases is the initial stride towards mitigating their impact on our lives. In a world immersed in information and replete with choices, understanding the intricacies and constraints of our minds assumes paramount importance. It empowers us to make judicious decisions, fosters empathy towards others, and instills a healthy dose of skepticism in an era rife with deceit and misinformation. Ultimately, the exploration of psychological illusions serves as a poignant reminder that our perception of reality is not always as straightforward as it appears. By embracing these illusions and biases, we can navigate the complexities of the human psyche with greater wisdom and insight, emerging better equipped to engage with the world that surrounds us. Subscribe to Mind Marvels now and become part of a community that explores the depths of human cognition. Don't miss out on the next revelation. Hit that subscribe button and join us in the quest for understanding.